you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a very special video. I am joined by my friend Amy, who runs a channel called Blondie in China. Where else can people find you?
You can find me at Blondie in China on YouTube and on Instagram.
She documents her adventures in China, but she's now in Sydney, and we are going around Burwood Chinatown trying a bunch of different eats. It's going to be an extensive day of eating.
I'm so excited.
So without further ado, let's head to our first spot on this video. Woohoo! We also filmed a video on Amy's channel, which I'll link in my description, so make sure you go check that out too. Alright, we are at our first place that we'll be visiting. Dim Sum House has been at Burwood for over 5 years, and everything here is handmade in-house by a dim sum chef who's been doing this for over 20 years. We have got a range of different dim sums, like, I think like, yeah.
So many.
And we're gonna be trying all of them. I'm really excited because
Yeah,
I am a huge fan of like yum cha, and I haven't been in a long time. So without further ado, let's give everything a go.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Where do you want to start?
We're gonna start with the Siu Mai.
So excited. Would you mind if I put on a splash of soy
Not at
sauce
all.
on mine? Awesome.
Are you gonna one-biter it?
I think I'm gonna have to bite this in half. I have a deceptively small mouth. It's really good. There's a really nice sweetness to it.
There's so much meat in this as well.
And it's so juicy. Oh man, that's really good.
Can you taste some of the like Chinese mushrooms in there?
Is that what like the chewy stuff is?
Yeah.
What kind of mushroom is it?
I think it's just the I don't know what it's called in English. It's like brown.
That's really specific.
Donggu.
The see you tomorrow mushrooms?
I have no idea. What's a see you tomorrow mushrooms?
They're those long stringy ones that Chinese people call them Ming Tian Jian, see you tomorrow, because they turn up in your poop. I'm not kidding, they're actually called that.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to
Cheung Fun!
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
My favorite.
Amy's actually tried to make Cheung Fun herself, which I'm extremely impressed.
Well, it's not my recipe, my friend Jess taught me how to do it, but I have a video about it that you can check out.
I'll link it in my description as well, so you can check it out. And at yum cha places, you can choose various different fillings.
What's your favorite?
Char siu.
Me too. Well, what's this flavor we've gotten today?
I have no idea.
It doesn't look like char siu.
No, it does look like pork.
Yes. And it's interesting with this Cheung Fun because I'm used to when I have Cheung Fun at yum cha or when I have it like on the streets, everything is inside that rice noodle. But in this one, it seems that they've got the rice noodle and the filling just on top.
Yeah, they've just put it on top.
Which is a very interesting way of doing it. And it seems there's some black beans on there as well. So just looking at this, I'm gonna say there's gonna be a great umami-ness about this dish.
I think that's a great word.
You know?
Like, how are you supposed to eat it?
I have no idea. I hope it's good.
Are you meant to take a bite and then...
Like a pizza? Should we, I'm thinking we just eat the meat separately to the rice noodle. Yeah. Because how are we supposed to negotiate that bone in our mouth while there's also rice noodle in there?
That's very true. You can't just swallow it, hey?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just try the pork
stuff.
first.
Nice pork. A little bit spicy. I'm gonna follow it immediately with some of that rice noodle.
Chase it with the rice noodle.
Good and soft, but I really wish that meat could be inside.
Same. I agree. And I wish that we had it hotter.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I let it sit for a little while, it's my fault. Next up we have the char siu bao. Have you ever had that before?
Sorry. Janice, don't offend me so. Have I ever had a char siu bao? Have I had more than 1 million char siu bao would be more of an appropriate question.
How dare I?
Good Lord, Janice.
Okay.
Nice sweet flavor. Quite full of hearty. No massive chunks.
The bun's quite soft.
Soft bun.
Pillowy.
Yeah, I like it. What about you?
The next thing we have is something called a ham so, which is like it's like a dumpling type thing, and then inside it has savory minced meat.
I really like that.
Yeah. And you know it's good when it's really crispy on the outside, then it's like immediately chewy and soft. Okay, we are done with our dumplings, and so let's head to our next destination that we're hitting up in Burwood Chinatown. We have just moved to a new location because I didn't even realize there's like a nice little courtyard out here until Amy told me about it. So the next place that we went to is a place called Gan Guo Kui. And I'm trying something that I've never tried before. Amy has had this twice already, so I have high expectations. She ended up getting sweet potato as well, and she is so extremely excited about it. We'll be filming another video on Amy's channel that has all the other food that we didn't feature in this channel.
I want to tell you about this dish.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
This dish is this snack has like thousands and thousands of years of history, but it's having a huge resurgence in China in the last few years. It kind of went from I never saw it around to everywhere I go in China in the last 2 years. At all like the street food stalls, at all the shopping streets, there are people holding this. And I had my first ever guo kui about 2 years ago, and it changed my life.
Okay, I'm
and
ready.
It's about to change yours.
Okay, I'm ready for my life to be changed. God.
So there are like two types of this dish. I believe one originates in Shanxi province, where the province where XI'AN is. But I believe this version of the dish comes from Hubei province. This one I believe is crispier and flatter, but maybe someone can comment in the comments if they have better understanding of this dish.
And inside I ordered beef.
Yeah, that's the classic. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to be
for your first ever guo kui.
Yeah.
What are you tasting? What are you feeling?
Very crunchy.
Yeah.
But it's quite chewy on the inside. And I can taste a bit of cumin.
It is very cuminy, very spiced on the inside. It has a very strong aroma coming through. You know what this goes really well with?
Beer.
Bubble tea. But also beer, I guess. Yeah, beer and guo kui. What a match.
Because it's crispy.
Should we get a beer?
I would be totally down.
I'm down for beer.
Yeah, let's get a beer.
Where could I buy beer from? But yeah, good, isn't it?
You know what I like about it?
Yeah.
Is that it's really clean. Like, as in, I can just walk around
simple
with this and like hold my camera and still be able to be like, hey guys.
It's one of those foods meant to be eaten on the street. Like, there's no complication. You don't have to sit down and use chopsticks and pull off all the plastic packaging.
I can't believe I've never had this before.
It's coming slowly to Australia. Like in China at the moment, it's everywhere.
Right.
But in Australia, it's only just kind of coming. There's a couple of stores in the city that I've seen. There's one in Eastwood, and then there's this one here.
Okay.
So it's spreading.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's only a matter of time before non-Chinese people will realize how amazing this thing is.
You like if you come to Burwood Chinatown and you only have one thing, I reckon you should give this a go. Okay, we just went to 7 Mile Big Bao. We've got a pork bao, we've got a beef bao, and we've also got a beef pancake. These baos are like its name, big.
Yes, they are big. They are lovely and big. Bigger than my head.
I wouldn't go that far. So I think I'm gonna cut them into quarters and then we're gonna try it. So we're gonna start with the pork one first.
Smells good.
Yeah, it does. All right, cheers.
Cheers. I'm getting real meatball vibes.
So am I.
This is like eating a meatball sandwich.
It is, it actually is. If I were hungry, this would be perfect.
It would, yeah. Actually, my favorite snack when I'm in China and when I was a student and I was very, very broke, it was to go to 7-Eleven and just buy one of these massive bao buns. They would cost like next to nothing.
They sell that at 7-Eleven?
Oh my gosh, every 7-Eleven in China or any of those kind of convenience stores you can buy baozi.
No way. I wish 7-Elevens in Sydney were like...
They're very different. 7-Elevens in every country are very different. It's one of my like biggest hobbies to go to different countries and just look into 7-Elevens.
Me too.
Japan 7-Elevens are just off the chain.
Yes.
Oh, so good.
It's my favorite thing to do. Like I just love to look at food and what they offer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like perfect if you're hungry and you're looking for something like not too expensive. This was $2.80.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
The next bao that we have is a beef and celery one.
I don't know, is that weird? Celery?
I've never had it with beef before, but I've had it with chicken, like a chicken celery stir fry.
Interesting.
Do you like celery?
Oh yeah, I don't mind it. I don't know, from previous experience, celery is quite flavorless. I don't know. I do enjoy the celery in there. A nice bit of texture.
Crunch.
I like that a lot.
Do you prefer the pork or the beef?
I prefer this. I'm unexpectedly loving this celery and beef combination.
What do you think about the buns?
A bit dense, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll fill you up.
Like, they're not bad, but they're dense.
It's not as pillowy soft as the Shallot Bao. And the last thing that we've got from 7 Mile Big Bao is a beef pancake. Now I've never had something like this before because this pancake looks thick as, but it has beef and I think it has some sort of vegetable inside as well. We'll find out what it is.
It's good. I enjoy that. Probably the most of the three.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I enjoy the crispy skin on the outside. It's a bit less of the doughiness.
Right.
It's a bit thinner, so it's, I don't know. I feel like the proportions of meat to carbs is better
more
distributed.
enjoyable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to say I don't like carbs. I exclusively eat carbs.
I do like the bun because I think I'm such a huge fan of carbs. This is nice. It has a nice crisp on top, and then like you said, the carb to protein ratio is more balanced. So if you don't want too much carbs, go for this one. Okay, we are done with 7 Mile Big Bao. We are going to move to our next place that we're heading up in Burwood Chinatown. Okay, we are ending the video now with some desserts. So what I got is a dorayaki. I see it in like Doraemon. Have you seen that?
No, I've never seen it.
It's like a Japanese cartoon that I watched a lot when I was a kid. So that's what I'll be having. It has pearls on the inside. Yeah, Amy can't have this kind of dessert. Like, you're lactose intolerant.
Yes.
I am selectively lactose intolerant. So Amy has a, what is that?
Just a jasmine tea with white pearls.
Oh, I've never had white pearls before, I don't think. Do they taste like black pearls?
A little bit different. They're actually like 1/5 of the calories of the black pearls. I was just looking on the sign.
I didn't know that. Okay, maybe I should look into
Not that I'm like on a diet. I eat so much food.
I ate so
like
much food too.
After the feast that was today, I've decided to go for the healthy option for dessert.
We ate a lot this video. Okay, I'm gonna try this. They stuffed it with pearls. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
It's like 2 pancakes on the outside, and it's quite creamy on the inside. I haven't actually had the pearls yet. Let me take another bite.
I feel like that's going to be a really nice texture, the softness of the pancakes, and then the chewiness of the pearls.
Keep going.
Is the cream, is it cold?
No, it's not.
That would have been nice, the coolness of the ice cream.
It's room temperature, but you can have ice cream as a filling. I didn't choose that because I didn't feel like ice cream right now.
Didn't feel like pooping later.
But it's nice. It's like you said, you described it perfectly, even though you didn't have any of it. It's like that soft, fluffy texture of the pancake on the outside, chewiness of the boba on the inside, and then that creamy flavor of the cream. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. And that is pretty much it for this video.
This has been so much fun. I am so full.
Same.
I can hardly breathe.
We ate so much. So the food that you saw in this video isn't the full amount of food that we've eaten. We've eaten a lot more on Amy's channel. So definitely check out that video that I'll link in my description. And that is it for this video. If you're still watching, thanks so much for watching till the end. I post new videos every week. Check them out if you have time. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Tried to show you, but it's not focusing.